Hey there, Cancer. Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to Healing Guys Tarot. This is going to be your October 2021 bonus love reading. And right now I'm saging this little box here because in here I have some names. And I'm going to draw a couple names and do a one card plus a clarification card reading for each of the names that I pull. And if you would like to have your name in this box, I also do Reiki on this, energy healing. And if you'd like to have your name in this box, just leave the first name only of the person you want to put the name in the box. Whether it's your name or someone else's name, put one or two people in a comment. If you want to have more than one or two people, please do another comment. And I'm only taking first names. So, and then I'll put them in here. I Reiki this in the morning. I'll Reiki this at night. And when I write your name down on the piece of paper, I'll Reiki it before I put it in here. And then every time I do a reading, all these names get Reiki'd again. So this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I don't know if I said that. And thank you everybody that did send in names. I have put them all, the ones I got so far are all in this box and ready to go. And even if it's not, if you didn't put the name in, the name comes up as somebody that you know or for you, or in another sign, it might come up. So they're just, whenever they're meant to be, when you're supposed to, if you're supposed to see them, you'll see them. Putting that attention out there. Okay. So let's start with our first name. I'm not looking. And we have Dana. Okay, Dana, you're the first one. So Dana, will put your name right there. I'll get a card for you. What do we have for Dana? Dana. I think that's one of the names that just came in. What do we have for Dana? Okay. Leap of faith. They did not expect this love to run this deep. They're putting their pride aside and taking that leap of faith. So someone's really into you, and they're taking that leap of faith. Let's see the cards on the bottom. Power couple. They see that both of you have an equal exchange of power, which can make you unstoppable as a couple. Wow. Okay, I'm going to do a clarifier for this. And then we'll do the reading for all Cancers. And then I'll again pull a name. And then I'll continue the reading for the Cancers. And then at the end, I'll pull another name. Okay, let's see. This is new, so I'm trying to, bear with me, I'm trying to get a hang of it too. Oh, the Lovers. Look at this. It might be a Gemini. The Lovers card. Yeah, this person has a lot of love for you. They see you as their soulmate. This is a very intense relationship. And we also have the Devil. They might be also obsessing over you. Could be a Capricorn too. But there's this energy, this feeling they have for you is so intense that they have a hard time handling it. Okay, let's put this over here. And let's start our reading for all the Cancers now. Oops. So we'll want to flip. A Page of Wands want to flip. Well, I'm not finishing shuffling, so it might come back up. But that could be a communication coming. Could be from Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to. Look at these cards. They really want to talk. Okay, let's see. What do we have for Cancer here? Emperor. Wow. This feels like it's your power, that you're in your power. You might just got a promotion, or you're someone that is in charge of many people, or someone very important, I want to say, not situation, very important, you're in authority, you're in charge of someone, you're a very important figure. That's what I want to say. A very powerful figure. This also feels like you're standing in your power for whatever's going on. And someone wants to speak. I'm sorry, but my voice is getting really scratchy, so someone really wants to talk here. It might be you wanting to stand up for yourself or wanting to speak your mind, but also could be someone coming in too. Let's see what comes up. Boy. Oh, King of Swords. Oh, yeah, someone wants to... I'm sorry, I have to take a sip of water. Oh boy, someone really wants to speak. Could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Doesn't have to be. It could really be your energy just saying that you really feel empowered at this time, that you want to speak your mind, you have something to say, and you want to say it. Okay, now we have Page of Cups. Someone's coming in with an offer. This could be someone younger than you or not as mature. Could be a little childish in their ways. It could be an offer of love. Could be an apology too. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This could be your energy. Maybe you're apologizing to someone too. Could be another Cancer coming to you, or it could be your energy apologizing or making an offer. But this is the general energy that's around you, that someone really has a lot of affection for you and they want to speak their mind about it. And in the recent past, you had to balance something out here. We have the Two of Pentacles. This feels like something was not feeling... I'm getting the word steady. Not feeling steady, not feeling secure, not feeling balanced. Also, the relationship felt a little rocky in the past. So someone wanted to balance it out. It had good times and bad times. It had rough spots. The energy was just really sort of chaotic. I think that someone also might have been suffering from bipolar. It just feels like the energy keeps on shifting. I'm getting someone's energy feels like they're very happy one minute and then next thing they're crying or they're very angry. That's not going to be for everyone. That's just for one or two people, but that's the energy I'm feeling. I'm getting pulled towards that energy because I'm feeling these sensations. I'm feeling happy, and then all of a sudden it changes, and I feel like I'm sad, and then all of a sudden I feel like a burst of anger. So that's, like I said, that's not for everybody, but this feels like you in the recent past may have balanced out the situation with somebody. And something's moving ahead quite strongly here, fast. I have to tell you, someone really wants to talk with my throat. It really feels scratchy. Okay, so we have the Chariot here, which is also your sign, Cancer. This represents you. Something you're moving ahead on, something full speed ahead. I feel so empowered in this reading right now. I feel like between the Emperor, the King of Swords, and this Chariot, which I really feel like is all your energy. So far, this Page of Cups doesn't really feel like your energy. It could be for some of you, because this cannot resonate exactly the same for everyone. But I feel someone moving on quick, making up their mind, and so determined. Oh boy, do I feel like right now I just want to run and go do whatever I'm supposed to be doing, which I don't know what it is because it's not my energy, but that's the energy I feel like. I just want to run and go do something. Like there's something that almost like I'm chomping up the bit, that something has to be taken care of, something has to be done. I have to do it now. That's the energy I'm getting. Whoa, very strong energy. Whew. Okay. The Moon. Okay, this also could represent you. This is usually Pisces, but it could be Cancer or Scorpio also. There's a lot of... I'm getting almost pulled back to this person. Like the energy feels like it's pulling me back there. It's this moodiness, this a lot of emotional instability. But I feel like what's coming in for you is some kind of emotional time. Something hidden might even be exposed. We'll have to see what the other cards bring up. But it feels like there's a lot of emotions coming up. Someone might be coming with this offer or even apology, and it might make you very emotional because it's weird how my whole energy shifted. Like I was like ready to go flying forward. Now I feel like, oh, this is deep. So whatever's coming towards you, it feels like it's really deep. That whatever this person has to say, it might make you very emotional. Okay. And we have the Sun, but the Sun comes. So after me, this is like a clearing of energy that someone has to get something off their chest. That's why I was getting so scratchy, that someone really felt like they had to talk to you. They have something they want to say. They have something they want to express. I almost feel like this person hasn't expressed things before, and now they're willing to, but that's why they're coming up as Page, because it's not an easy thing for this person to do. They don't express their feelings easily. They keep things bottled up. And that's why we also have, the Moon is like hidden. But whatever it is, it's going to make you happy. And could we have the Sun here? This is something new happening, something shining some light on you. It feels like, okay, maybe if you've been going through a little bit of a dark period, it's brightening up now. Things are shifting. I think it's with the planets that are moving direct motion out of the retrograde, like Saturn and Pluto is it's like it might be changing. You might feel a little lighter. It's not as hard on you now because of this. And we have the Queen of Cups, which could be you. Someone very loving, nurturing, caring, and intuitive, feeling these energies, which would make sense that you being, a water sign, that these emotions are really affecting you, because there's something here that is like, okay. It almost feels like, too, with the Queen walking that way and seeing the page is looking. Are you walking away from this person? This person wants to express their feelings, and it almost feels like, I don't want to hear this. I can't take this, or I can't understand. Now, this is not going to be for everyone. This is general reading, but it feels like this person wants to express their feelings, and I don't know if you want to listen to them. I mean, you're very loving, nurturing, and caring, and very intuitive, but it says you might think that this hurts too much. Okay, now we have Justice, but things are going to balance out. Libra energy. Yeah, it feels better. Wow, that was really heavy. This emotions that someone's feeling is really like weighing heavy in the heart. They're not being cold. They don't want to turn away from this person. They just feel like, I almost feel like I have to. I don't know if I can handle this. This person's looking like, well, wait a minute. I want to come to you. I want to discuss my feelings. And you're like, yeah, but you know what? I have to take care of myself too. And I don't know if I can handle what you want to say right now. Whoa. Okay, but there is going to be balance. There's going to be justice. Things are just, maybe this person wants to balance. It's weird because we have the Two of Pentacles here and we have the Justice here. So it's like balancing on both sides of you, and you're in your power. So it's really amazing. But this here feels like there has to be justice. Whatever's coming up is going to be balanced. It's going to be fair. And it's also is drawing me the fact that, look how gold this is. I mean, we have the sun. That's yellow gold. She's in gold. And also Justice in gold. It just feels like a very good time for you financially. I feel like you're shining. You're bright. You're... Even this, I'm getting drawn to the gold in the Chariot. I almost feel like this energy feels like this is yours. This is... You don't want to bring anything else into it, even though, it just feels like, okay, is this person immature? What is it with this person? There's something here that they might act like a baby. For some of you, I feel like they pout a lot. They might be a grown person, but they pout. There's nothing worse than a pouting person, especially if they're like big in size. It's like, that is just, I don't know. That's kind of bad. I shouldn't say that, but that's why I feel, it's like, I went with someone that was a good sized person, good sized guy, and when he pouted, it was like, this is a big baby, it's like, and that almost feels like I'm getting that energy from this person. Okay. And we have Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're moving on from something. You said, okay, I can't put any more energy into this. This doesn't feel like I don't feel like I'm there anymore. I feel like my energy has already left. I'm here physically, but mentally and emotionally, I'm done. I'm gone. I can't stay in this energy. It's not fulfilling me. And you know what? I always take care of everyone else. I'm always there for everyone else. I'm always a nurturer. And it's taking its toll. It almost feels like this guy needs this wand to hold him up because he's drained. He had enough. This is done. I'm walking out. Now, this could be you moving away from a way of doing things, a situation. It could be you're moving away from a job. You could be moving away from someone that you care deeply about, a relationship, but you say, I can't give anymore. It feels like, almost feels like I'm getting that. Whoever this person is that was given, they would give it, and this person was almost like knock the cup over. Like you would offer a cup, and they're like, yeah, right, and knock it over. It just wasn't like satisfying. It wasn't, it was never enough. So I'm getting for some of you that you say, I can't give anymore. I gave open-heartedly. Here you are, the Queen of Cups, big heart, loving, caring, giving, and this person was not. They were taking as much as they could take, but they weren't even letting you know that they appreciated you. So you're moving on, and that's not for everyone. And the bottom deck, we have the World. Yes, a completion of a cycle. Things are ending to start something new. It feels like a release. After seeing this card, I feel a lot lighter. excited. And before, I felt like the energy almost, I felt all this excitement here, going forward, until I got shifted here. And then it felt like, okay, you're pulling me back in. Almost like it feels like for some of you might have got away from somebody and then they're coming back. This could be from someone that you're currently with or someone that is trying to come back in and just keeps on trying to keep you stuck. You're breaking free. This is a new beginning. Something new starting because you completed the cycle. You did what you had to do. You're walking away. This is complete. This is moving. This is moving. This is moving. You're moving. That's what I got for you here. Okay, time for another person before I clarify. Let's see who else we have here. We have Matthew. Okay, so this could be someone that you know. This could be you. Energy under this. Okay, Matthew. I don't know. Did I put energy on Dana? I think I might put a little more just because I can't remember now. So when I'm involved in channeling and getting spirit, sometimes it's just I go with the flow, and I'm trying to make sure I don't forget to do everything here, especially with this being new. Okay, Matthew. Okay, and I'm putting everybody's name on these satellite blocks here because it's a protective energy and it's clearing. This clears any kind of energy. So besides being energy put in, I'm also doing that for you guys. So let's see. Let's get this deck. And what do we have for Matthew? We have building an empire. They see how their focus on material things haven't made them happy and only hold them back from love. So this could be someone that you're dealing with, Matthew, and it could be just holding you stuck. They're too concerned about their material wealth. And they're not focusing on, they're focused on what they can gain or what they can have instead of what they feel. That's what I'm feeling. They're not feeling. And so we have frequency. They are aligning to the frequency of love and operating on a high frequency, vibrating with openness to receiving. So they might be changing. That could be the way their energy was. And that's why it's like, so now they might be struggling. They might go through a dark night of the soul, trying to, realizing that, they're not giving into their love, their focus, and love is the highest frequency there is. So if they are trying to align their frequency with love, there's nothing better than that. There's nothing higher. Nothing could touch that. Oh, I'm getting chills. Oof. This is really hitting home for somebody. I know it because I'm getting waves and waves of chills. Oof. Okay, clarify this. Building an empire. 5 of Cups, yeah. Crying about what they lost because of this, because they're too focused on their money. Now, whether this is for a Matthew or whether this is for a Matthew's person, someone is really realizing what they lost, and they're trying to work on themselves now because they focused on the material. They focused on building their empire. All it was about money and power, and now they're saying, hey, what is all that if you don't have love? Love is the best ever. There's nothing without love. Why are you doing this? And before they didn't see that, but now this is coming to them, maybe since they met you. And then at the bottom we have the Hierophant. Yeah, someone wants a commitment. So this is saying they want some sort of commitment now. They're willing to commit. And this is also, this could be a structure, a building, a corporation that they were. But now, see this guy, he looks happier. He's starting to feel something different. He's changing. You might have noticed with this person that they did change. Okay, so that's from Matthew. I'm not sure if I did Dana's energy here, so I just want to put a little bit of energy into this. I'm sorry if I'm doing it again, but I don't want to neglect anybody. This is a whole new process, and I'm trying to get into the groove here. And I just want to send as much love and energy out there to the world that I can. And I feel this way, my way of contributing. Whoa, I can't speak. Whoa, yeah, okay, this is getting hot. I don't know. Maybe I didn't do it because now Very warm, very, oh, well, yeah. Dana has a lot of love here. Okay. And if I did forget, I'm so sorry. If not, you got it double. And then maybe you needed it, so who knows? Okay, now we'll start clarifying. And I hope you guys like this little extra. To me, it's my gift to you guys for watching that. If I can do short little readings for you guys, for my viewers, I am so happy to do so. A little more personal, not completely personal, because it could be many people still, but it's focusing, and it's whoever sent in the name that'll be more focused to that person too. So let's see. Or you could have been the callousest that was supposed to be the person that was supposed to put in the name for someone else. It might have been spirit works in mysterious ways. Okay, look at this. This one wanted to come up. This is making you very happy. Whatever this is for you Cancers, guys, it's making you very happy. It's your wish fulfillment. You might have just got a new position or been made the head of a company, or somehow a promotion that is really quite something here. And it's your wish fulfillment here. Okay, what about the King of Swords? What about the King of Swords? I just realized something. We have the Devil here and the Hierophant here. Opposite ends here. Ooh, someone's hanging on to something here. It almost feels like you're hanging, this is you hanging on to your beliefs and your position. I'm getting position. I'm getting told that you're hanging on to your position. Whatever it is that you're fighting for or standing by, you are not going to move from this. This is something that you say, this is the way I believe, and this is and I'm not changing my mind about it. That's the energy. I feel that you're hanging on to something that is important to you, and you truly believe with every ounce of your body that this is correct. Whatever this is that you're standing behind, you believe that it's the right thing to do, the right way to do it, or it's just correct, and you're not budging. Okay, what about this Page of Cups? We are interested in this Page of Cups. What's going on with this Page of Cups, please? Ooh, strength. Okay, I'm feeling this could be a Leo here. It doesn't have to be, but I'm feeling this page. It took a lot of strength for this person to come towards you with this offer, and maybe even possibly an apology. And they were expecting you to turn your back on them, and they said they had to do it anyway. They didn't care. They said, what else do they have to lose? They have a lot of feelings for you, and they want to come towards you. And I don't know, it almost feels like maybe someone else wouldn't get away with this, but with you, they're like, they get weak, and because of their emotions for you. And you're the only person that does that to them. And so normally this person almost feels like they're strong. They don't come across to others like a page. But when they're in your energy around you, that's the energy I'm feeling, more like a page. Now that's not going to be for everyone. So just whoever's supposed to really hear this message right now, that's who it's for. Now what about this Two of Pentacles? Queen of Swords. I'm not surprised. Trying to stick to something, trying to balance things out. It's weird because I don't know if that's your energy or someone else's, because now we have a matching set here, the King and Queen of Swords. Very intelligent couple, and wants to get to the truth, will not put up with anybody's why am I getting the word monarchy? It's really weird sometimes. Guys say things to me. It's but someone's not putting up with any kind of crap here. They're not. If you're fooling around or making, for someone I'm getting making fun of things or taking things. You might be serious about something, but someone here comes across that they, even when they're serious, they sort of joke it off. it's almost like a nervous, again, a nervous tick or something for them. It's like they sort of like poke fun a little bit just to lighten the load or make it easier for them to handle, because they don't like to be in a very serious conversation. And it's weird because when you have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, they're both very serious. The energy is like the opposite. It almost feels like that's what I'm getting pulled, like this, the opposite energy from this Queen of Swords. Now this could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be any sign, but the energy of the sign is that someone wants to get to the truth, and this is in the recent past. They might have had a conversation with you. It might have went back and forth a little bit because it was like very serious, but they were like trying to make light of it. And I don't think they were trying to do it to get you angry. It was more like they were trying to do it to make it easier for them to lighten the load because they were very uncomfortable. Now my throat's closing up again. It's hard. I'm sorry, but it's hard for this person to express themselves. Whoever I am tapping into right now, it's very hard for this person to express themselves. I don't know if this is the same energy of this person here or someone different. Okay, what about this Chariot card? Why do we have this Chariot card? Okay, someone's coming forward, and it might be your energy moving forward to get to the truth of something. I feel like you found out something that someone did or someone said, and you want to hear from their mouth exactly what went down, what happened here, because there's someone, it almost feels like, I don't know if this person really did anything, if it feels like someone else is starting trouble. They're trying to put a wedge between you and someone else, or just trying to stir up trouble, because it feels like this person's walking away not knowing what's going on, and this person, I'll get you. I'm gonna tell Cancer, whatever, because I don't know what they said, and it's gonna be different for different people. But they just want to start. They're just a troublemaker. And I think you're coming forward and going quick towards this person, or trying to get information, or this information is coming towards you quickly. Something, whichever way this works for different people. It could be that you might be hearing this information, whatever's going on, real quick, like all of a sudden it happens, or you might be going to find out the real truth, or this person, me, and the person that someone lied about is coming towards you real quick. Okay. What about this Moon card? Why do we have the Moon card here, please? Okay, yeah, you're confused. There's a lot of emotions there. You have a lot of choices. There's a lot of decisions to be made. You might have more than one person interested. You might be. Also, I feel for some people, they have whoever it really is, they have a lot of things that they have going on, that they have to focus on a lot of different things, and they're not sure where to start first. Okay, what about the Sun card? Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone might be coming in here with an offer. It also could be you're receiving this offer, someone's bringing it to you, and you're holding it and you're looking at it. I don't know if I want to take this. I'm not sure. Like you're real happy in the energy you're in. It also could be that you're looking at how much you have accumulated as far as your finances, and you're quite happy with it. Okay, what about this Queen of Cups? Ooh, a Knight of Cups. Yeah, okay, so we have the Page here and we have the Knight here. Both are coming with an offer. It could be two different people, could be the same. This one could have came and you shot them down, so now they're up in their game and they're coming as a Knight. Maybe they're offering something a little more, or they're coming in a different way. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, and what about the Justice card? Yeah, there's going to be fairness. There's money coming in for you. It looks like a lot of money. You might be, maybe it's something balancing out, that something was not correct. Maybe someone tried to swindle you out of some money, but things are going to balance out. You're going to get this money. Or it could be a commitment. Someone's coming in saying, I want a commitment. I want justice. I want to balance things out with you. Okay, what about this Eight of Cups? Okay, there might be, when you walk away, I think you're not going to get out easily, whatever you're moving away from, whether you're moving away from a job, moving away from a relationship. There's going to be an argument over this. And someone's going to come and back with an offer here. Page of Pentacles. I think it's to do with this. They might try to offer you something more to stay, whether it's in a business, whether it's a relationship, or a way of doing, I don't know, someone is going to offer you something. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Doesn't have to be, but that's the energy of these cards. Okay, so now the last person. Let's see who else we have here. And please remember, just if you want your name in this box, so I could have a chance of pulling your name out, please just leave first name in the comments. Just first name, please. We have Teresa. So Teresa, we're putting, oh, forget to heal. A little bit of energy in here for Teresa. And then I'll put you on the selenite, which will clear any kind of negative energy. And it's a very protective crystal. I love those crystals. I have them all over the place. I have them do this reading. You don't even see them because they're like underneath. Just a lot of protection. A lot of healing. A lot of really good energy. That's what we want. Really good energy. Get nice and warm here. Okay, let's pull a card for Teresa. Get my deck here. We have Resurrection. What you thought to be lost forever will come back, and you'll witness an impossible made possible. Ooh. Now that feels more like a love situation, but it could be anything. And we have Innocence. Your innocence and kind heart makes them love you, but they feel they must push you away to protect you from themselves. Wow. So this person is struggling. They're trying to come back in, and they stayed away, or they weren't coming in because they thought you were too good for them, and they're trying to, and they figured they would give you some harm. But I think they're working on that now. Let's see the clarifying we get for this. Okay, let's see. Then we have Nine of Swords. Yeah. Well, if this person wants to speak too. I'm sorry. This person, it has a lot of anxiety, a lot of regrets, cannot sleep at night because of whatever happened between you two. And they do want to come back in. And the Wheel of Fortune we have here at the bottom of the deck. They're waiting for divine timing. They feel like you're destined to be together. This person has a lot of feelings for you, a lot of emotions. But they are dealing with something. I'm feeling for some, this is something that it was a family issue that affected them. That it almost feels like there's something that happened to them when they were younger, and sometimes they get into a real dark, gloomy mood because of that. They think about that, and they were in a dark place at that time because they weren't getting help. They were sort of like felt alone, and that's why sometimes that affects this person. And I feel bad for them. They really do. But yeah, they're going to come back around to you and to have a discussion here. In divine timing, they feel like you're destined to be together. And even though they love you so much, they were actually trying to keep themselves away from you, not to hurt you. Wow. Okay. We'll leave it there, Cancer. I hope you guys like this reading. This Celtic cross was for all Cancers, and these were just special for whoever got pulled from the draw. And if you do want your name to be a possibility to have a drawing here, and I'll read a card and a clarifier for you, please just send me 1 or 2 names in the comment, first names only. And if you want to send more than 1 or 2 names, then send another comment, and I'll be glad to put them in for you. And I will send energy in the morning and at night, and every time before I do a reading, I also send energy. So there's a lot of energy. This thing's gonna build up so much energy. Okay, Cancer, thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you again real soon. Thank you.